late to this, but I had to prepare a little bit, watch a few videos recapping the live stream, and I realized they didn't do any like crazy updates that they usually would do to like the quality of life in the game. I was a little bit surprised that they never really talked about it. I had a feeling it didn't feel like they talked about it in the live stream. Now, this stream, I'm still going to do the discussion stream 'cause I'm not going to focus that for the live stream. The live stream was pretty long, but that was because I ended up spending extra hours doing whatever the heck I was doing on there. You know what's weird? The encoder crashed, but I didn't realize that the stream, it said that I was still streaming, but I never actually went to check for like 40 minutes to an hour after the stream actually ended. I don't want to think about that. Now that I know that if OBS crashes, that means the stream ends. Good to know. So. I did learn I could play PC Rocket League again, so maybe I'll try something with that. But I'm more excited for the fact that I could play Bleach Brave Souls on there. But anyways, enough of that. Back to this. Next patch is not even a Dainsley quest, but it feels like Dainsley is. I don't know if you're gonna play a pivotal role in this dealing with Rayrir, but some people point out something I missed in the trailer, which was the fact that early in the trailer, like 2 minutes, 15 seconds in, because I ended up just rewatching before starting the stream, there was a part where there was, let me say this comment again. Rhine daughter was speaking to somebody in the chat. I didn't even recognize her voice 'cause I forgot what she sounded like. But then I re-listened to that and I was like, damn, that is indeed as it is. How did I miss that? I don't know. Now, there's also something else we're going to do in today's stream because someone has a video of finding the anecdote locations, so we're going to see some voice lines today. But outside of that, Varka looks great as his model looks in game. It looks great. Um, I'm not excited for Nefer. I don't like her kid at all. I could go into detail about what I dislike about him after watching videos explaining her kid again. Revere he's looking like a weekly boss. Makes me wonder if Nacry is finishing up in these next two Archon quests, but I don't know. We're going to find out. Also, the start of this new mini game, but permanent event to the game, Miliastra Wonderland. I'm curious about how well it's gonna handle on PS4. I am curious, so I look forward to that.
He who wishes
But
to peer into the abyss needs.
yeah, Flynn's is here. I prepared for him, but he's the only one that's on the map. But yeah, now I can show him. He's right there on the map. I was a little bit off. I thought he was over here, but I remember he was on this side of Nardcry. So we can show him off today. Makes me a bit sad because there was, the Nifa specific one that appeared yesterday, but I couldn't show that. Okay, let's fix this a little bit. Okay, this good enough? Think it's good enough. Let's see. All right, this good enough? Okay, yeah. Yeah, it definitely sounds good enough. Okay, okay. So, today in this stream, my discussion might be mostly on the Miller Astra Wonderland just because there isn't really much to say for the update. You got what looks to be a story quest event going on in Sumeru that's kind of exciting. There was a lot of depictions from the live stream that some people mentioned, but apparently the story quest event is going to have a big bombshell. Somebody said that there was, 'cause I couldn't pay attention to everything in the trailer, man, but rewatched it. It's funny, I can watch on my computer at 1080p, but I can't do it for the live stream without it lagging, which sucks. Or heck, even 720. But I was really excited for the fact that there was Okay, that's how far behind I am. I didn't even notice that. I thought I paused the stream for some reason. Um. Anyways, I'm pretty excited. Should I prep him to 90? I forgot I haven't been doing that. I guess I will. The other resin's gonna go to the domain again because there's still 2 more days left. Oh, right, this event just appeared today, by the way. Another Paimon-esque event, picture making. I might not show this, but this is gonna be finished probably by the time we go to do our next Senate Chronicles video, which seems like it's gonna be the last one for the patch, unironically. Good to know. This means we might actually be able to get the Wings of Nacry before it's too late. So today we're also getting this. I'll start picking up all the rewards when I get to this though, so by the end of the patch we get this. That's kind of cool. And I can't wait to get my first Master of Stella Fortuna when I get the Gene Con. It makes me sad because part of me kind of want to grab Ganyu C1. I wish I could have gotten Cons of Dia, but you know, I ended up with a C2 D-Luke finally after so long. Out of this lineup, the only character I'd rather get a con for is Baiju or Ganyu or Dia. Yeah, okay. The rest of them I don't really care about. I mean, I guess eventually Tainar could give me an excuse to play him because he is a lot better at C6 if they're playing on my second account. But, oh well. Fix that up. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, it still doesn't feel good. Oh well. Gonna go over here. This mic quality is changing quite a bit. I'm gonna have to eventually fix this up in the future because I can't deal with this anymore. Doing I know friendship with friends until I max out our friendship, and then I can switch to a different team variant because it's not exactly the one I want to play, to be honest. My friends needs some better work. But yeah, let's start talking about Mila Astra Wonderland. I'm hopeful that it's gonna be pretty exciting. Like I actually do think there's a lot of things to be excited for when it comes to that game mode. The thing that sucks about it though is that while I'm excited for that game mode, there's a lot of caveats to that. Unfortunately, there's just a caveat to that. Being excited for this game mode means one and one thing only. That it will be a game mode that will have a lot of replayability, which, while it has a lot of replayability,
Enhanced animal module 75.
it's hard to say how good that endgame mode is going to be.
To dust.
Wow, that was a fast run. Mm. I wish there was more things I could talk about, but when it comes to that game mode, everyone pretty much summed it up as like it's similar to Roblox, and I mean, yeah, people can make their custom created maps and whatnot, so there's a lot to look forward to. So I'm gonna probably play around with that a lot next patch. I'm just hoping that the PS4 can handle it. It should be fine in the early stages of this game mode.
Animal test 6.
Be silent. Fear the dark. Observe.
I will use my skill again, but it feels kind of wasted. I have to try it. Do I want to try that? I don't want to, but part of me is tempted. I guess I'll try both of them. I would condense here, but I want to get Flints to 90 because his level actually matters for his damage. He's not like an attack scaling unit that doesn't benefit from attack. He benefits from attack a lot, but his lunar charge damage, his personal lunar charge damage requires levels. So I gotta get him to 90. I could forego crit rate if it all goes into crit damage and maybe some AR. I don't know. Ooh, go into crit damage one more time and I'd actually use this. I'm gonna need a pray here though. I don't know if I can do it for that. I feel like I lose just a tad too much doing this. Attack is nice, the ER is nice, but it's not enough for me to put it on. It needed like one more crit damage for me to put that on. How about this? This piece desperately needs it. This piece desperately needs it. Please. No! Oh my god. I don't, I have to put it on. It's still better than what I have on. That's how bad it is to run this weapon. I have more attack, which attack does not help his build that much, so I'm pretty torn at getting that. I'm pretty torn about that, man. This could have been like 3 crit damage rolls and an ER and attack percent, and that would have probably been fine. Or 2 crit damage, 2 ER, and 1 attack percent. I don't know. I just don't want him to get too many attack percent rolls. He doesn't need that. Hmm. Definitely would be fun with more ER though. I think this feather's gonna still be better. Now his ER is a little different though, cause yeah, he's gained more ER. My problem with these pieces is that they need to be re-rolled. Bruh. That was just a better one overall. Then I tried to keep stuff preparing for but hmm. Looks like I'm gonna need to check what pieces I can actually get rid of. There's some pieces I can't get rid of willingly, but from my testing with Anifa, I would like to use this EM Sands because it's perfect, but the attack Sands just does more damage. Oh shit, I didn't mean to show that. I didn't mean to do that. I mean, I guess I do need to check his damage in this build. It should be ever so slightly more just because the attack kind of matters in his build. It's most likely better than the build I had, most likely. That's just how bad the crit rate really is for him in this build. Might take a peek at what pieces I can get rid of. Gotta keep that piece. I honestly can't justify letting go of this one, or that. Or that, or that. Not yet. It's hard for me to let go of that. I'd rather get rid of this, but I can't bring myself to. I might get rid of this. The more I think about it, the more I'm unsure if I should, but I like using Skirk on an off-piece Sins. So because of that, makes me not really want to keep that. No one else can use her set, so yes, gotta keep that. Nope. Perfect. Oh, right, I had a piece like this. I was like, yeah, if somebody's a defense skilling and wants this artifact's really good. I have to keep re-rolling that. I can't bring myself to get rid of that just yet. I I have problems keeping this piece. I honestly don't want to keep it at all. Because what's the point in keeping it? I keep it for a young son, but I can't even slot it into her build. Piece is nice. Oh, I see why I keep that. If this was on an attack sands, I'd be more ecstatic than seeing that on a circlet. Until I get one on a sands, I don't want to even think of getting rid of that. Curry circlet's nice. I do have a reason to keep that. That needs to be re-rolled. DPs are harder for me to let go of at the moment. Nope. Oh, right. Do I keep this? I actually don't think I do. But it's never like a trash piece, so I don't know. Technically, I don't have a reason to keep this anymore. To be fair, I don't think I have a single reason to keep this anymore. Like technically I could keep it just because I don't have like one with EM on it. Maybe I should keep it for that reason. The only other one, the one that I need to make a Genshin clip out of still. I like to keep that. I like to keep that until I decide to reroll it. Same with that one. Same with that one. Same with that one. Sure, yeah, that too. Okay, okay. Hmm. I know why I kept this. I kept this for Cookie, but like, do I really keep that? Doesn't really look that good. Like, I think I used it because of the EM. Mm, mm. Honestly, at this point, I don't even think I'm ever gonna get Wonder, so I don't know why I keep that. I do have a reason to get rid of this right now. I don't really have a reason to keep this one either. If I really want to get rid of it, which I'm thinking about it. I'll think about it. I was using it, but I don't want to toss it for that reason. No Dendro Goblet user yet. Yes, the Geo Goblets. Okay. No. No. Sure. Sure. I'll keep those. I don't want to keep that up, I'll keep it. Don't want to keep it, but I'll keep it. Gotta keep that. Gotta keep that. Sure. I think I know why I kept that. Mm, I see why I kept this. This is a reroll target. Yeah, I see why I kept it. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I can pick. I already got some though, at the very least. Part of me doesn't want to get rid of this goblet yet, but I shouldn't keep it. I forget why I kept this. I feel like there was a reason why I wanted to get rid of it because I have another ER Sandbits with one crit roll, one crit damage roll. This one is worse. I think that is why I'm getting rid of it. I should get rid of that. I try to justify keeping that, but it's like hard for me to figure out what to do with that piece. Get rid of that. probably get rid of this. I don't want to get rid of that, but I probably should. I'll probably end up tossing that very soon. I could toss that. The one that I'm unsure of is probably the goblet still, because I still haven't made up my mind if I want to give the rest of this piece or not. But I have a better onset one, so I always end up second guessing it. I still don't think it's worth keeping this. This one was just because I wanted to justify my Escoffier build, which every time I look at it, I noticed my main account has something really good that this account doesn't have. And it's the circlet. My main account is just, or my second account has a better circlet. Have a better goblet. My Sans is, the one on my second account's better technically. It is better. I have to get 3 crit rolls and an ER roll just because that text is just ends up giving what I ever wanted on her. So the feather is one thing I have beat over my other account. Okay. I think that's good enough. I don't need to check anything else. That's enough dilly-dallying with all this. So far, we leveled up Flynn's a little bit. His build looking, I think, better. I haven't been able to farm this. I won't get to farm this till tomorrow. But that's fine. I don't really need to wait till tomorrow. Well, actually, I do need to wait till tomorrow, but yeah. It doesn't bother me today, 'cause I need to farm Flynn's mats. Whether it be to eventually work on his talents or just in general for his level, which his level matters a lot. So I need to farm more.
Go claw! Stand clear!
Be silent. Close your eyes. Fear the dark. Be silent.
What am I doing? Now, I need to also see the special anecdotes video while doing this on stream. Wish there was more I could really talk about with everything else in the live stream though, but everything that comes to mind, I just keep thinking about the Astro Wonderland, thinking about if I will probably end up creating anything or not, but I always end up never doing that in these type of events. But since it's permanent, maybe one
Thank you
day.
for
I don't freaking know. Okay. I guess I'll do this first.
Is no one here?
Waiting for someone?
Well, hello. This is certainly a most joyful encounter. Seeing you lifts my spirits after a somewhat disheartening trip.
So what happened?
I wouldn't say anything's the matter, merely that I am dealing with some unexpected circumstances. I recently learned of a collector in Nasha Town who, due to financial concerns, has been obliged to offer a pair of ancient coins for sale. I'm told she's a little eccentric and doesn't reply to letters, so I came out here myself to see if I could arrange a deal.
A little eccentric. It sounds like somebody else.
I needed to come to town anyway to pick up some supplies, so I thought I'd pay her a visit on the way. Unfortunately, she doesn't appear to be home. More's the pity.
You collect ancient
It's
coins.
just a little hobby of mine. Everyone has something that tickles their fancy, am I right? For me, it's old coins and gemstones. Time is the best filter. Anything that can make it through the sieve of time is almost guaranteed to be of good quality. The style, pattern, and condition of a coin convey a lot of information. They can tell you, for instance, how many moons it has seen before finding its way into my hands. Think about it. A coin may have passed through 10,000 people's hands, brought them happiness or sorrow, and witnessed a multitude of moments in their lives. The weight of time it contains is far heavier than its appearance would suggest. It is a witness to the past and something that has value in the present day, which makes it more than worth collecting. These coins have been stuck in my mind these last few days.
Fair
What do
enough.
they look like? What stories can they tell? If I can't meet this collector, I fear all desire to return home shall desert me. Look at me, rambling on about coins without a thought for the friend standing by my side. Let me think of a more interesting topic to make up for boring you just now. Ah, yes. Recently, I purchased a beautiful azure gemstone from a Fontanian merchant. It had long slumbered at the bottom of the ocean until being recovered just some days ago. I was told it was once embedded in the sword of a champion duelist at the court of Fontaine,
Wait,
while
what?
another story claims it was a pirate crew's prized treasure.
I was looking away for a second. Hold on. What did you say?
Ah, yes. Recently, I purchased a beautiful azure gemstone from a Fontanian merchant. It had long slumbered at the bottom of the ocean until being recovered just some days ago. I was told it was once embedded in the sword of a champion duelist at the court of Fontaine, while another story claims it was a pirate crew's prized treasure.
Interesting, I guess. I was not expecting to hear Cloran amongst this. I'm not sure which story is less believable. I suppose they were lying to you.
That's exactly what I thought. Whenever a merchant starts waxing lyrical and weaving tales, it's usually a sign that they don't have faith in their wares. Fortunately, I'm very good at appraising a gemstone's true worth, even if its owner hasn't the faintest idea what they're holding. Please, allow me to invite you to my residence once more. I have a feeling you'll appreciate the gem itself, and you may well find my valuation of it quite interesting too. I'll be waiting for you.
Wait, what? I'll be waiting for you.
This collector must be a busy person indeed.
Well, it looks like I already got most of these finished. So from what it looks like, I've done most of these.
Let us
I've
have
seen
some
Yehoda at the
modicum of
crafting bench. I've
patience for
seen
the
you get
richness
funds
and
at
complexity
the.
of humanity. The wanton.
We saw him already at the domain entrance for the artifacts. We saw Yehoda at Catherine at the beginning of the patch. We saw Ino at the beginning of the patch. There's one for Nefer that randomly appears. I need to check that one out. There is one that I have missed that requires my attention though. But I guess I'll go over here first because we saw in the live stream there was someone you could buy like something from. I forgot what it was, some kind of ticket. They were saying they were unsure if you were getting scammed from it or something like that. I wanted to see what that was about. But I guess I'll check the Voynich skill because apparently funds can appear over here. So I want to see it. Well, doesn't seem like that's the case today. Maybe some other day when these guys aren't here. Well, Fliz could apparently appear over here, and I don't remember talking to him when he came over here. Or maybe he did, I forgot. There is somewhere else I need to check, though. Huh. Um... From where this is at, it sounds like it's... Oh, it was up above with that in. Maybe I should check it out first. I'm tripping because it feels like it's in a different spot entirely. Maybe it's over there? I forgot where. Oh, yeah, it definitely was a different spot then. Get that off of me. I think it was a different area. Oh, wow. I don't know why I felt like doing that, but I did it anyways. So I'm pretty sure the area I need to go to is probably over here. Cause it showed this kid, so yeah, it's this place. Yes, this place. So apparently you can get this investment coupon thing they were talking about in the live stream. Read Miller books and Conch Heroes. Mimi's Brunner books. Can you tabulate one's investment returns once a week? Interesting. She is here. Hello.
This book looks good. I'll take it. Wrap it up with the two from before.
As you wish, Miss Nefer, though. And do forgive my forthrightness. The author of those other two books really shouldn't be relied on. Even in the Nasha Express, he stands out for how much he likes to run his mouth. Here, look at this. The art of reading others, and then the art of social intercourse. He doesn't even dare use his own name.
Don't worry about it. I'm buying them for that young madam I have working at the curatorium.
Oh, Yahara
Hopefully
wants
she might
them.
learn a thing or two.
What would she learn? But said the art of reading others. I guess I could see what that would be for. Never mind.
Sure. A little light reading won't hurt her. She's so brash and reckless. Why, I can barely send her off on any critical work without feeling ill at ease.
You know what it's like to feel ill at ease. Fair enough. I don't know what happened if I put on my phone.
Yes. And wouldn't it be interesting to see who's more unreliable? This author or Yehoda? If it turns out to be the latter, well, that would be quite the headache. I'll probably need to encourage her using some other incentive.
Now that I've finished all these books that have come out,
Huh.
I should start on my bar club.
Well, that was worth it. Apparently that was the only one I was missing, though. Pass me the coupon, see you next week. Hurry your returns, keep it close now. So he gives you an item back as investment returns, and you can only go here once a week. I wonder how important this is. Apparently they're gonna literally make a world quest out of this guy, which is cool. 2,000 more for a single investment coupon. These coupons can be used to claim returns each time an investment tenure concludes. Losses and gains are both expected when it comes to investment, of course, but I've made quite a tidy sum from this portfolio. How about it? Want to join in? Okay. This we have to come back on weekly reset, or is it like a Friday every week because I did on a Friday? That would be embarrassing to remember. I'm bad at remembering stuff like this, but I can try. Anyway, it seems like that's like the last thing from the Charlottesville I saw that I may have missed something from. So the only other thing was like, apparently Flynn's is supposed to appear right in front of the Voynich Guild, which is a bit concerning. I want to find that guy again so we can do that. Could check this again because nobody should still be in front of here, right? Never mind. They're still both in front of here. Maybe daytime? Maybe at a specific time of day they're gone? No, they're here all night. Bruh. Until they disappear, I won't be able to get to see Flynn's here, so it looks like it's going to be a daily reset thing. Since we talked to Flynn's today, maybe that's why they're here and Flynn's was somewhere else? I don't know. Yes. Still not really a big fan of his design. I like his outfit, but I can't really sit here and say I like the color scheme. It's just not my cup of tea. But usually I don't dictate playing a character based off design. Right this way. Let's see if this activates something. Probably does, probably doesn't, I don't know yet. Okay, it does. Where did the little dude go? Where'd he go? Maybe I have to follow the whole trail. Maybe that's how it is. Let's just follow it all the way, I guess. Well, that doesn't help me at all. Bro said help me and I can't find where the help is needed. Well, I guess we're gonna just move on from that, cause much I want to like look through all the nooks and crannies of this area. There is again something else I need to do. I guess I'll activate it while I'm here, cause I don't see a reason why I shouldn't, which is the event here. Whoops, 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 whoops. Need that right now. Yeah, that reminds me. We still have one more full week of the patch, but I completely forgot that I don't think I tried Flynn's in this before this ended. I might do that today, actually. It kind of would be daunting for me not to try this. I don't feel ready to do it yet with Flynn's, though. I'd say maybe till next stream, but I mean, keep it a buck. I don't like this event enough to do its own stream for it, even though a part of me kind of wants to. It's just a picture making event. Last time I did them, they were alright, but I can't really sit here and say I like that for a stream. But it's the only thing that's going to be here when everything else is gone. I'd like to focus on some other things, with a lot of things piling up. We got Windows 10 ending in 4 days. So I gotta fix my computer for that. I still have a backlog of anime to finish. I have two freaking clips I need to make, but I'm gonna finalize the clip tomorrow, or not tomorrow, for Monday. Cause I'm gonna do a Bleach Brave Soul stream Monday, but I also have to do a Genshin stream Monday. So maybe by then we'll do the Flins, cause that's when I'll do. That's when I'll do Staging also. Cause by that stream we should be ready. Yeah, we should be ready by then. I can do that. So on Monday, I'll do two streams that day. That's gonna be weird. But I can do a stream on Genshin for the first reset for Flynn's on this account. And that's when I'll do Stygian Onslaught to see how he does in it. To see if the show really pushes him that much further ahead of my Ressa. I mean, for the show content, I'm just curious because he's not as well built, but it should be noticeable. Alright, let me grab this, 'cause I'm gonna need that. I forgot that was right there. Well, I wanted to try that anyways. Do this. I don't know if this is voice. Probably not, yeah. So it's again Paimon's own camera she's giving to us again. Talk about if I were to dig up this treasure from the bustling market. I say this is an elder statesman amongst cameras. You're getting into antiques. It's a surprise gift Paimon prepared just for you. According to the mysterious shopkeeper, this was a camera used by that famous Fontanian photographer, the Jean Pierre. LeBlanc? Why does that sound familiar? When you said photographer, I feel like you must have heard the name from a former event or something. It sounds familiar. Rumor has it that the books he took with this camera were all smash hits, and they'd often make it onto the front page of the Steambird. Okay. You did a legendary camera. Your photos will be like doubly legendary, and then we can sell them for more. The camera was expensive, wasn't it? It was okay. After all, Palmer got her emergency funds to fall back on. As long as you like it, Palmer's willing to empty her pockets. Okay, okay. I was happy that you're happy. Now that we're arrived to a new nation, let's put this camera to good use. Take all the pictures of all the new things we see. Prepared a new photo album for you. I guess that is what she does, because we did that with Natlan. She gives us a photo album of each nation so far. She didn't really do this in one set or leeway, did she? I guess it don't really matter. This is a time-sensitive camera again, though. So, is there a point to it? I don't freaking know. Do I care about doing this? I mean, I guess I'll do some of these today. Take a picture of a chestnut goat? Is that really what they're called? Picture of the robot attracting the special plant. Take a picture of a happy sniffer mole. Go there later. This is not permanent, is it? Pretty sure it isn't. Yeah, it's never a permanent camera, bro. I'll do some of them today, though. Okay. Alright. First thing first, before I do anything, I need to farm some ley lines. I might do these real quick as well. How many ley lines do I farm? Probably 3. 2 or 3. What do I need? He'll be 90 before Monday, but I don't think I'm gonna get him today. Yeah, I'm gonna need like over 600,000. Oh yeah, that reminds me. In the live stream, they never mentioned a new area. That's kind of concerning, because that means this is going to be the only stuff we get in Nocra. I thought we'd at least see the location of wherever Varka's at, but I guess because of where the Archon story is, I think we wouldn't be exploring around, would we? We'd be dealing with Revere first, so... Alright, what can we do?
Change of plan.
Cleanup sequence in this
Animal hypostasis emulation.
Beware the creatures of the night. Observe. Close your eyes.
I do need the shaft pieces, actually. I still don't know if that's more damage, though. I honestly do think this build is more damage just because I'm still lacking a lot in other areas, so attack is just gonna probably be better than just having more crit rate. Okay, he doesn't need it. What I'm torn about is I'm wondering if this is better. I think this is still better, probably because the crit rate is still gonna be over 100% because the artifact says giving 30 crit rate. I just don't know if it's worth losing the ER for this too. Attack is nice, but I don't know if I can do that for the feather. I feel like I lose too much doing this. ER is definitely nice though. I wonder if I should still fight bots in the overworld today on stream. Maybe I will. Yeah, maybe I will. Yeah, we don't need to worry about that.
Look, a rainbow! Absorption test.
Be silent. Fear the dark.
I barely got to him.
Defensive mode engaged.
So 3 is definitely more than enough. So we can do 3 of them, and then use the other ones. I'll even consider doing a refresh actually. Because right now I don't know what to do with my Primo Gems. I'm saving all next patch. I don't want Arlecchino. I don't. Oh, I do care about Frina, but I don't care about getting cons at this point in the game. Unless it's for on-field DPS. I mean, I guess I would like Frina C2 still, though. Just, I'm not really thinking about that. I'm thinking about using this today. I might still end up doing it, but I don't know if I want to waste my frazzles. I'll think about it. Oh. Ow, are you hitting me?
Protocol. Cleanup sequence. Whoa, Mark 2! Animal
The night cometh. Close your eyes. Be silent. Fear the dark.
Ah! I don't like how I can get hit with the pew pew like that for real.
accelerating. Absorption test.
Oh, they're very close together. Where? Okay, the blue one's over there. Good. I'll use a fragile too, I think. Since these cost, I'm gonna say it's 50 cost less, but I don't want to say that. Since they cost more, the condensed resin, it kind of makes me feel bad. You know what? Let me see where my actual pity is at. I might try for one more first. Let me see. Let me see. What is my pity? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 33. Oh, maybe a 33? Okay. Please, I know C2. Damn it. Well, I give up on that. I give up on that. I will. I want to do one more refresh. Only for today, though. Just because I want to see if I can actually max him with this. I can get him 90 right now instead of waiting till Monday or waiting till Saturday to do it because I know I'm going to get it pretty soon. Maybe I can farm a little bit of artifacts if I end up having a little bit left. I don't know how much more to really do. There's not really much left to really do on this account for the... Oh, wait, this is... Um, I just remembered the bitch's Electro. God damn it. I forgot this bit was Electro. As much as I want to use funds for that, that is not happening. I mean, I honestly might use Skirk, why not? After I end up getting funds to 90 and then working on his talents again in some other stream, probably on Monday stream I'll work on his talents. The question would be, is it actually, hold on, is his talents on a Monday? If it is, then I'm definitely doing his talents on Monday because I should be ready by then. His talents are tomorrow. Oh my god. I wish his talents were on Monday. Gosh. That means I'm gonna have to work on talents on Sunday. You know, I'll double refresh tomorrow. I don't care.
Let my name echo in song! Off to the freezer! The pinnacle of excellence!
Busted. Here comes the catch.
Another star goes out! Extinguished!
Here comes another one.
Annihilation mode. Animal hypostasis emulation. Animal test 6301.
The long sleep beckons.
I do like it burst animation. 'Cause every time I look at it, I just think of solo level, and I can't help that. This is another one of the other triggers. Oh, we can hear what they say now.
Installation chamber.
Right.
Animal test 6308.
Observe. The night comes.
I messed up because rotation, but not even skill, but it is what it is.
Defensive mode.
I mean, you can tell what they're saying, but the problem is, there's too much shit going on for me to hear what they're saying.
Installation chamber deployed.
I'm not there. Technically, I think my other build does more damage, but I feel like once I fix up Anifa's build a bit more, she'll probably end up doing more, most likely. Oh, it's right there. Okay.
we're in for a tough fight.
Ratchet attack!
Annihilation mode.
Swirl, Mark 2!
Beware the creatures of the night.
I've been debating whether or not I want to give him a Master Solo Fortuna. I mean, he's just one of the few characters that could really benefit from this, so I was thinking about it, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that. Probably not. But I need to get him 90. That does look a little bit better.
He who wishes to peer into
Do I want to use my...
the abyss needs simply to wander.
Hold on. How much of them do I still have left? Did I use all of them? The condensed. Yeah, I'm gonna use the Quaint Fates next patch. I don't know where to find any more Kake boats, to be honest. Should probably use these though. Damn. Oh, the investment pouch thing is right there. Interesting. $16, that resets if I remember to check that. We're back to saving up all those.
Not cry on a misty night. The march of the wild hunt will be sure to drag him into the darkness.
What did the Nocturnal Blossom even meant for? Okay, so we only have one condensed left. I forgot I could check it here. I don't know if I care enough to do anything about that. But do the picture making event, then we call it. You know, now that I was able to do the live stream, I still don't know how I
You
want to
look
go about
worried.
doing it.
Relax. It
Because
takes more than a little rainfall to
live stream was
extinguish a
laggy a
lamp.
bit, but it was still not so bad that I had a bad experience watching the stream, at the very least. I might not do that very often, doing like the reaction thing, but I might try something else to see if it ends up fixing itself. I have another way I can actually do it, but if that way even works, which would be recording the live stream and then skipping through it. Might try that next for Luna 3. For the Luna 3 special program, that's what I'll do. I'll download the stream and see if I can react to it that way, because then there'll be less lag in there. It is less like watching a video through the actual computer rather than YouTube itself. But I actually would have to check, so... No! That... Fuck. Why? Why did that have to happen? Can I get a restart, or are they just gonna all disappear? Okay. I was trying my hardest not to do that. Okay, cool. And this is just filter changes. Ew. I don't really like this. I don't like it at all, to be honest. Yeah, I'm probably not going to show my whole process of me doing this. I just
He
don't
who
care about
wishes
that
to
too
peer
much.
into the abyss needs simply to wander through Nodcry on a misty night. The March of the Wild.
I'm probably going to double refresh Saturday and Sunday, though. I should say that. I'm definitely going to do it just to farm his talents. And then I'll save up Primos after that. In certain scenic stages, you must interact with the plants and animals in the scene to ensure they are correct state of the
Hunt will be
photograph.
sure to drag him into the darkness.
Do I actually have to do a puzzle before doing this? I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, cool, I guess. I just... Okay. A special plant. Might as well go ahead and say this. Thank you guys for
You look
watching this
worried.
stream. If you
Relax.
enjoyed.
It takes more than a little
But...
rain to waste this world.
You know, there is one other thing I keep forgetting, and I just remembered. Thank God I remembered. There should be a world quest in this area I haven't done yet. Was it in this area? No, I think it was over here. Yeah, I think it was over here. There was a world quest that I haven't even activated on this account. Wow, so easy. My eyes. It's just said to be creatures. That's a weapon material? That looks so weird. This will almost resource. It wasn't over here, I don't think. Yeah, because the blue and red area was in this area, but that's not where I want to go. Let's backtrack. I believe in this area there was a world quest that I haven't done yet. That has been bugging me for the longest time. It was one that showed like a Kairagi and somebody else. What a name. Yeah, I think it was over here. Okay. Yeah, there it is. Don't show if you want to bleed. Leave your more and walk away. So the guy runs away and the Kairagi chases after him for some reason. But why is the guy trying to pickpocket this man? I bet you there's not even a world quest. It just seemed to be some kind of interaction, but... Hey, big guy, what you think you're doing? No, it was you who killed Murasaki. What? Oh, yes, this... Why does this encounter kind of remind me of a different video game? Like, What I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying when I say it reminds me of a good old sub story.
Absorption test. Stay clear.
Thank you both so much for saving me. I'm Pico, a traveling merchant. If you ever run into me in the future, I'll make sure to give you the best deals around. I mean, I guess he's a unique looking NPC because most NPCs in Nordcard look a little different. Today's my unlucky day. What did I do to deserve to run into this legend? Legend. Is that guy famous or something? Not in a good way. Word gets around among the traders. A few colleagues said they ran into him and swore they never take this route again. I didn't believe them, figured they were exaggerating. You're braver than you look. We traveling merchants see all kinds of things, you know. Well, sometimes stories grow in the telling. Makes sense. Anyway, they call him Gonpachi. Rumor has it he got into trouble back in Azuma and fled out here with his lover in tow. So that Murasaki he kept mumbling about was his loved one or something. That weirdo kept mumbling that name during the fight. Once you stray from the straight and narrow, it's hard to get back on track even in a new place. Without honest work, you end up back where you started. This lifestyle might work for a lone wolf, but living by the sword, sooner or later you're bound to cross the wrong person. From what I heard, that's how his lover met her end. Oh. Ever since then, he's been, well, not quite right in the head. Robbing people is awful, but but knowing how he ended up like this makes me feel kind of bad for him. Let's hope Howard doesn't turn into a life of crime. Alright, I won't keep you two any longer. Please take this. I told him my gratitude. So, what was this for? There anything that was a purpose for it? Bounty token. Mudstained handguard. I saw it for like the longest time, and now I'm actually curious. Well, I'm actually curious. There's somewhere else they might appear here. I don't know if I want to spend the stream actually trying to look around everywhere to see if I find anything. But that does tickle my fancy, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, right. No, I'm gonna go over here anyways.
Absorption test. Stand clear.
Okay. Now I think I've done everything for the day. There's nothing really else I can do. Like, yeah, I could use another condensed resin on something, but like, not really much else to talk about either. Even though I didn't say much here, I mean, the live stream that I did the reaction said it all, or showed what I could show. But the stuff I said earlier was mostly what I could talk about. I do know one thing. I will try that Mila Astra Wonderland when it comes out. I look forward to seeing if it's gonna be any good for me to even like do content on. 'Cause I'm not the biggest fan of like these sandbox type of games. Like maybe when there's like a certain map that's really popular that I might end up liking myself, will I actually check it out? But hmm. Oh, just happened to pass by while out shopping. I forgot this can happen. Wait, does this mean I need to use a different character when I go to the... Hold on. We might have to go back to that Voidness skill for a second. That... Hold on. You think it personally putting in the work turning your stuff up? Yes, yes, Wizkid, I know it's you. Oh, yes. Just went to buy some snacks. Want some, before Nifa gets here? Bribes, huh? Okay, what do you want help with this time? Okay, what the heck is going on? I should have known this interaction would happen. Now I'm actually curious doing it with friends, but stuff like this is something that every region should probably do. It'd be like a cool little interaction. Ah, I got an item for it.
They could just apply this discovery to a new device.
Hold on, let me go over to the Voidness Guild again. Cause now I can't help but be curious. We're gonna talk to it with Sucrose instead of Flynn's. North Wind? What? Well, that didn't change much because someone's supposed to appear, but when I saw the video, these two were not here, which is the cause of concern. So maybe I won't be able to do this after all. Maybe there's something else I can do here. I should know your face. What the hell? Alright, anyways, I guess that's it for that. Maybe tomorrow there'll be a chance that Funds appears here, and if that's the case, I will eventually remember to show that. I'll probably have to keep checking over and over, though. Um, yeah, can't think of anything else. So she speaks to Aina, but not Enifa. Interesting. It's just an Aino thing then. I guess certain NPCs have an interaction then. I heard Funds can appear over here, but I haven't actually seen him appear over here yet. Actually, you know what? Let me stop wasting my time with all that. Maybe I'll show much a little. Maybe I'll show much a little. I don't freaking know. I might have to try that. I don't know what to do with those exactly, but getting high currency are something I still need from that set. We can't get any more of those. I could farm this right now, but I'm not really feeling it today. Mostly because I still have a backlog of stuff to catch up on. And there's actually a few videos on YouTube I'm trying to watch at the moment as well. So, there's that. Do I have 3 of those? That's nice. I would do that just because I need exactly 12. I'm probably going to double crown Flynn's. But outside of that, I don't know. I don't know. Part of me wants to keep Strong Bus and I don't know why. Probably shouldn't keep doing this though. I should probably stop doing that. It sucks that I still, for the life of me, cannot get INOC2. A part of me wants to keep going, but I really don't want to risk it since I got a 4-star. To reset the 4-star pay, I'm probably just going to leave it at that. I got a character that was not on the ban, which is just great. But yeah. It's enough for me. So, next Genshin stream will be on Monday. For reset with Flins that I'll do Stygian Onslaught to see how he does in there, because he'll be more built by then, I hope. Hard to say. Yeah, it's hard to say. Um, um, Monday is also going to be a Bleach stream. I'm going to wait before I do the clip for it because on Monday will literally be the final thing I could possibly do, unfortunately. So that really sucks to say the least. After that, I don't think I'm gonna have any stream on next week unless I end up deciding to push something during that week because tomorrow I might still try it. I just don't know when I'm gonna do it right now. A part of me said I was gonna do a stream on I said it earlier today actually. I said I would do a stream on Blue Archive, like a dedicated stream, just to see how far I can get into it. Because it seems like everything's working better. I wanted to go further with that. And then the same goes for Police Bracelet, which now I'm thinking about dedicating a stream to that. So maybe I could do that. But I'm probably gonna get on there later tonight just to use the tickets at the very least. So I'm debating on doing that right now. At least grinding some of the things I can grind, and then just like build that account up, but I don't know. I'm kind of torn because I might end up doing a Blue Archive stream and then just like stopping partway through to do a Bleach stream later that same day or something. I can't really decide. I'd rather wait to do the Bleach one when I do the Linux crossover, because by then, while I migrate to there, I'll see how everything runs on there instead of doing that. I don't know if I want to do that, but man, this honestly sucks so much ass. I wish that I could go another full year on Genshin so I didn't have to think about this right now. Because too many things are going on in real life. Then you have PlayStation for hitting legacy mode by spring of next year. That really sucks. It really fucking sucks. The timing for that's really bad for me. Rather have 5 years and not to get a PS5. I don't care about that. There was a chance where it was guaranteed that I could get it, but I chose to wait because the timing was bad when it released. But some people want to say the timing was good when it came out during COVID. It just wasn't a good time for me when it released, so I didn't want to get it. I wanted to give it some time, let more games appear on it. Plus, there wasn't that many copies of the PS5 anyway, so that's why the timing was still bad. So I digress. The timing was bad. After some years appeared, I haven't really found a reason to get the console. I said this a lot of time. I'm probably not gonna stop saying it. There was now a lot of like reasons to get the console. The only reason why I would get the console now that there's several free games that are going on that PS5 that would be really nice to experience that I can't experience on there, but they're all just open world gotchas, except for Zelda Zone Zero, which I want to at least experience, but it's all kind of the same shit. I don't know. I don't know if I'm excited to get a console for that reason, especially when you need a paid subscription to play online. If I ever really want to do that with certain games, and Borderlands 4 is the worst example of it, because while I would like to get that console, I just don't think the subscription service is even worth a single dime anymore. All this is like all the thinking I've been thinking about for like the past couple of years since the PS5 release. And even though if the price went down on the PS5 by now, which it was supposed to, then I would have probably decided to get the PS5 instead of what I'm planning to do instead. Because what I plan to do is gonna suck, but I still think it's gonna be better for me in the long run. The computer I'm trying to get is going to be good enough to run Genshin once it leaves PS4. It'll be here for the extra content that's going to be added, which is the Mill Astra Wonderland. It'll be strong enough to handle that, the one I'm looking at. I'll also be able to play other games on it that would otherwise be very hard for this computer to constantly be able to deal with. I look forward to eventually getting that because I will eventually get that. Mark my words. But now I have to wonder how long am I going to be at this stalemate right now? Because any and every person that lives in America right now, you know exactly what we're going through right now. I'm just lucky to be in a position where I don't have the worst of it, but I really feel bad for those that are really struggling right now. I really, really feel bad for those that are really struggling right now. So I really hope that they are alright. I feel bad for my homie Chewy because he's like working extra hard. Because brother got kids to feed. So, because of that, I always end up thinking about him every now and then, every time. Damn. That could have been my piece. She did not use Denjo damage bonus. I don't need to tell you why. I don't know why I'm looking at that guy's build. I just felt like looking at it. I guess there is one other thing I was curious about. Has anyone done... Oh, this too. I need to check this too, actually. This is going to reset before next patch. Oh. Ooh, this is going to reset just before next patch. Okay, so there is going to be another Genshin stream next week. Yeah. Outside of that, I was going to say, I just remembered we are going to have this going on. So, oh, interesting. So, just before Abyss resets, the Selenic Chronicles ends up having another one. Okay. Okay. Okay, so there's two streams next week. I wanted to check this one more time, though. Okay, I just remembered I wanted to check that. I want to check Imagine Theater again. Might as well check it now. I'm probably gonna shut off my system after this. Currently watching anime called Summer Pockets. If you know, you know what that anime is. It's not what I thought it was. It's really quite the head scratcher because I swear it's not my cup of tea of an anime, but if people like it, I don't blame you if you do. Even though I'm not trying to sound rude when I say that. Okay, so somebody else recently used my Anifa again. Okay, everyone uses my Anifa. Fair enough. Part of me wants to try Abyss again to see Flynn's damage. For some reason, something's been bugging me. I don't know. It's still bugging me. I wouldn't mind fighting like the first boss and then dip though. So I'll probably do that. I'll instantly notice whether or not with it. I need to see something because it's like it was something that was bugging me earlier, but it's not like I test. I mean, I do have a way of testing this without doing this boss. What am I talking about? I do have somebody. I can go here. I don't need to go to Abyss. Go fight this guy. I need to see his rotation. Hidari's is gonna feel different regardless, though, which makes me question.
You look worried. Relax. It takes more than a little rain.
Water bomb.
Insulation chamber deployed.
Animal test 60.
Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark? Observe.
175.
It's a grave situation.
Okay. So I had 117 to 144, and then I had a, what was it? It was 120 to 175. It's definitely going to be more damage. There's no way this one piece isn't doing more. Okay, the attack is noticeable.
People ought not be.
Let's just see how much of a difference this is.
You look worried.
Rash attack.
Ultimatum protocol.
Absorption test.
Close your eyes. Observe. Night falls.
Yeah, it's higher. The other build does more damage.
Close your eyes. To dust.
Wait, the second iteration did more damage.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Interesting. The second iteration did more damage. Huh. Oh yeah, that reminds me. There was something else I just remembered. Wow. I would have literally ended the stream forgetting this. There was an artifact I decided to level up and then give him so that he has a build. I decided I'm going to build Sethos next phase, is what I'm thinking. Okay, at least at a point where I could build him. I was thinking about doing that. I'll try this again.
Annihilation mode.
Stand clear.
Observe. To dust.
What?
Close your eyes. Night falls.
Now I feel like I'm doing less damage than before. Did I do something wrong? I feel like I did. I'm gonna try that again. That should have felt like less damage than before.
Rash attack.
Ultimatum protocol.
Just refreshes this, but it doesn't refresh the shit.
Healing.
Observe. To dust. Close your eyes.
Yeah, it is less damage.
Observe. Night falls.
Absorption test. Stand clear.
That's all I need to see. I had a feeling the attack was gonna be better, cause it seems like attack is the only thing that affects the lunar reaction. That is just sad that this piece just does more. Nah, he didn't need that. He didn't need that. He's fine. He's fine. She gives attacks. She gives She would give a type, I made her give EM, and the other person giving EM. This should be fine. We'll check it one more time, though. We'll check it one more time.
Preparing for dust up. Insulation chamber.
Be silent. Observe. To dust.
Oh, that is a lot more damage.
To dust.
Wow.
Cleanup sequence in it.
Absorption test.
Wait, there's one other thing I haven't paid attention to. I guess it would be a Nepha's damage, wouldn't it? I guess I never given it that much attention, huh? Well, since we're here, I might as well do this as well. I will probably... I don't think I'm ever going to go back to this team for a while, though. Wait, there is another team I need to try. Or not, another team I need to try. There is one other thing I need to try. Since this build has done this much more, I need to check, I do need to try, do I need to try this? I feel like this is just better though. No, I don't know if I want to try that. She gives attack here, she gives EM. I was thinking about checking Farina with this, but I don't think it's gonna matter. Thought about doing it though. No, I'm just gonna try it. I'm just gonna leave that alone. Try this now. Temporary Ascendant Gleam effect. I forgot. We're about to unlock that the next time we see, wait, is it the next time we see her? I forget. I guess we'll find out. Let's try this with and without this. With and without this. Buff active. I could try it again with I know, even though I don't want to. Is she on the right build? She's definitely on the right build. Okay. Okay.
Rise with us. All right.
Let the mountains veins. Let the world come alive.
Defensive mode indicates.
Pyroclastic surge. Incinerate.
All right. Ultimatum protocol. Cleanup sequence initiated.
It's nice seeing high 30s, but I'm always reminded that my two-piece does a little bit more. I think with Ascendant Gleam, this will be more noticeable, so I'm gonna switch for Ina. I feel like Anifa's damage changes with Ino in the team. That's what I think. Because when I had Ascendant Gleam, I saw more damage out of. I've definitely seen more damage out of Anifa in Ascendant Gleam. Oh god.
Hear the echoes of the valley. Defensive mode engaged.
Yeah, it's higher. That's embarrassing. I didn't even get to check the damage. I got too distracted.
All right.
Try this again. like actually do the rotation this time. 'Cause I tried to pay attention to Nifa's damage. It's my bad.
Burn it! All right. Insulation chamber.
Go claw!
Wrath from the sky! Incinerate! Try it! All right.
Actually, I can't tell.
Light of the blazing sun! All right. Cleanup sequence initiate.
I can't tell. I can't tell any difference. Interesting. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. I could have sworn I guess the two-piece build I had an if on did more damage because I've seen 42,000 wasn't? Pretty sure it was 42,000 I saw from Anifa toward the end of patch 5.8.
I knew you'd miss me.
So I digress. Still gotta keep playing this until I know Friendship is max, then I can switch out Ino for Yelan or somebody else. Speaking of that, I'd like to check Yelan again with this new build with funds as well, I suppose.
It's time to pull the trigger.
I don't exactly like with the way my Yelan's built on Elegy, I don't really like it that much. If she was on Favonius, I wouldn't mind it, because it would just be what I need on her right now. But
Insulation chamber deployed.
Gotcha. Animal hypostasis simulation.
Game's up. Fun's over.
Close your eyes to dust.
ooh, okay, it's alright. It's definitely worse.
Silent. Fear the dark.
Cleanup sequence in.
Busted.
Animal test 6308. Absorption test.
Try that again with everyone's birds, cause I had the funnel energy in the Yelan in the beginning. If I keep Elegy on, I honestly thought funds were gonna do more damage than that, but Farina felt like I was doing more damage. It's kinda diabolical in a way. In a way.
Swirl, Mark 2.
Quietly now. Here comes the catch.
Insulation chamber.
Observe to dust. Close your eyes. Observe to dust.
Yeah, still less. I don't know.
Gotcha.
Defensive mode engaged.
Stand clear.
It's still less. I don't know what to do. What else is there I can do? I feel like I've tried enough on this. I can actually look back at the rotations and it seems like the delay is that far back right now. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just less. Everything about it is just less. Is that really that much less than I know? Pretty sure they're both running a bus. That's questionable. Now, there's gotta be something I did wrong. Nah, it gotta be something wrong. Because even Farina feels like I'm doing more damage than that. It's very interesting. Let me try Ino again. My highest was 160. 153.
I know. Present.
But I hit like 175, 180 with I know. Hold on.
Do you want this? Flash it.
Annihilation mode.
Enhanced animal module 75.
Be silent. Close your eyes.
Yeah, I'm hitting 180. Oh, this is evil, bruh. It's probably because of C2, I know. This has to be because of C2, I know. Or C1, I know, not C2. C1, I know's giving EM to the party. It has to be because of that. You're telling me at C1 she's better than my Yelan? Damn. At C0 it felt like my Yelan was better. At C1? She already feels better than, than Yelan? That is diabolical. I need to check Frina then.
Stand clear.
That is diabolical, bro. I gotta check Frina. Just because of that. Would she be better than Frina? I don't know.
I have high hopes for
But who would have thought 80 EM would do that much of a damage boost for Flynn's? Like, that's a difference of 20,000. That's not exactly a small amount.
Ultimatum protocol. Installation chamber.
animal hypostasis emulation. Animal.
Be silent. Observe. Night falls.
Yeah, I know Flynn's does more damage, but...
Close your eyes. To dust.
Oh, damn it. Okay, I don't appreciate that, I'm gonna be honest.
Absorption test.
The team does suffer a little bit, but Frida, like, my Frina still feels better than my Yelan in terms of strength, but it feels like I know better than my Frina now for Fluence. I honestly thought she would only start getting better post C2, not C1. Before I got C1, I know she wasn't exactly that much of an increase for Fluence, but
Just need a moment
that's
to quickly
kind
take
of
down some notes.
diabolical, I'm not gonna lie.
Strike a pose. Enhanced animal module.
Preparing for dust up. Installation chamber.
Observe. Be silent.
Yeah, 174.
Close your eyes.
179. That's not bad.
Stand clear.
Observe. Be silent.
May I present?
Oh, calm down there, buddy. Calm down. Okay. Well, that was nice to test that. I was gonna eventually test that, but damn, that's crazy. See what I know doing that much for funds is like actually wow. His EM is already decently high, even though I barely have any EM stats on him because he has a base EM, which is kind of cool. Kind of cool.
People ought not be so frightened of ghosts.
Okay, that's enough times I have to keep saying this, but I'm gonna say it again. Thank you guys for watching this video. I am done for today.
I know. Present.
I also just remembered I have to make a thumbnail for tomorrow. I'm probably gonna not try super hard on the thumbnail for tomorrow soon because I don't know how much I'll even do of it. I guess it all depends. Ooh, I probably should do that my second cap on meta as well. Okay. I always like standing here when I end it. Go back to daytime. Okay. I really am enjoying funds. Still not as much as I enjoy Rest on She Release,
Let
but
us have.
yeah. Wait, what was that? Yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. My name is Karate on Bomb, and I will catch you guys later.